Hi gang, today I'm going to be doing an empties video. I've been really going through some products over the past year or so, and I've been holding on to the empties of things that I particularly like so that I can give you guys a bit of advice on products that I love and if I would buy them again. Some of these products have been gifted to me through various creator programs or like reviewing communities, but this video is not sponsored. I'm going to start with perfume. Well, it's body spray really. This is one of my favourite everyday scents. This is the Ted Baker Violet and Bergamot body spray. This took me a long time to empty. I've had this for years and eventually got through this, but it smells absolutely lovely. I don't think I've found a Ted Baker scent that I don't like yet. This Violet and Bergamot one is my absolute favourite. Just a lovely, refreshing body spray. It lasts really well all day. So I would buy that again. Next up is makeup brush cleaner. So this is from Riot Cosmetics. It's their antibacterial brush cleaning spray. This one is in the candy apple scent from the autumn range that they did. This is such a good brush cleaner. It's really good for a quick clean when you don't have the time or energy to properly shampoo your brushes. It is one of those ones where you literally just spray it onto your brushes, rub it on a towel, and it's got, I think, a really high percentage of alcohol in it, and so it evaporates really quickly and then your brushes are dry and ready to go. I've been using this probably once or twice a week and I have already repurchased it. This one is in the Cherry Crush scent because they're not doing the autumn ones at the minute, obviously. I think I will keep repurchasing that forever, trying out all the different scents. In skincare, this has been one of my favourite cleansers this year. This is the Balancing Air Foam Cleanser from CeraVe. It's not particularly a makeup remover, but I enjoyed using it in the morning and for a double cleanse. It's really light and foamy and gentle on the skin. I like the packaging design, it's really easy to use, and I just generally don't have a bad thing to say about it. I will repurchase this again. Another cleanser that's been really good, and this one for removing makeup as well as a general cleanser, is this Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser. It kind of has the texture of shampoo, so you really only need a little bit of it and it foams up a lot when you get it wet. Again, this has been really good for removing makeup and for double cleansing. It's packed with skincare as well. I found that my acne over the past year or so has been a lot improved, and these have been, I think, the main two brands that I've been using is Kiehl's and CeraVe. The last up in the cleansers for this video is the CeraVe Makeup Removing Cleanser Balm. So this is the first cleansing balm that I've ever actually used, but I got sent this to try and absolutely fell in love with it. It's so easy to use, it breaks down the makeup on your face so well. It breaks down really thick, really heavy makeup really easily. I do think you need to use slightly more than it says in the directions, so I did go through it a little bit quicker than I would have liked, but in terms of the quality of the product, I think this is 10 out of 10 probably the best makeup cleanser that I've used, so I will definitely repurchase that. My favourite toner that I've used this year is this Smoothie Skin Watermelon Toner. I love that it comes in a spray bottle. It's much easier to use than a lot of the other ones where you need like a separate cotton pad. I've been using this whole range, but this is the product I've run out of first. It smells amazing. It doesn't have any added perfume, so it is actual watermelon extract, so if you've got sensitive skin, it's still absolutely fine for you to have this product and might be a nice change from unscented. And it absorbed quickly as well. I will repurchase that. You can tell I love these because I've gone through two of them already. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Pure High Potency Serum with 5% niacinamide. It is oil minimizing, so it's part of their range of sort of mattifying products. As an acne prone person, that's been really good for me, especially paired with their Ultra Facial Oil-Free Gel Cream, which I've also gone through this year. So this is a moisturiser. Kind of has the texture of a mattifying clear primer mixed with a moisturiser. Absorbs really quickly, they both do actually. And it hydrates your skin and gives you skincare, but whilst also giving you a slightly matte finish. I think these two as a pair has probably been the best for my skin this year, and I will definitely repurchase both of those. Another moisturiser that I liked is the Benefit The Professional Smooth Sip Moisturiser. I like the moisturiser for no makeup days. A little bit goes a long way, so I think I've had this for maybe 2 years, which is slightly too long. You can feel it hydrating your skin. Again, contains niacinamide, which is just the sort of holy grail of moisturising skin products. I did really enjoy it, but I did have a few issues with wearing it under makeup. Just with a couple of different primers and foundation, some of them reacted badly, like they started pilling, which I think though is probably due to one of the products being water-based and one being silicone-based. I know that that's something you're supposed to be conscious of if you're going to wear moisturiser under primer, is that if your moisturiser is silicone-based, you need a silicone-based primer. If it's water-based, then you need a water-based primer. And I think I probably was mixing and matching without paying attention. Overall, still a good product. And I know makeup's supposed to expire once you've opened it. It always has the little thing on the bottom. This one says 12 months from opening. That's what this little symbol here is. If anyone didn't know that, I am personally of the opinion that it expires when it's empty. Unless you can see it growing mold, unless the texture changes, unless it gets a funky smell, in which case, yeah, throw it out. But also, I'm only doing makeup on myself. I'm sure professional makeup artists probably say different, but if I have any issues with it, I've only myself to blame. Moving on to shower gels. I have been pretty exclusively using Lush shower gels for the last few months. One that I really liked was this limited edition Hello Kitty and Friends shower gel. The scent is a bit reminiscent of Snow Fairy. It has that kind of nice bubblegum sweetness to it, but it's not as strong as Snow Fairy. It's very sweet, strawberry, vanilla and orange. It smells very fruity. Really like Lush shower gels because they smell amazing, they feel amazing on your skin, they last for ages, they foam up really well and really nicely, and it just always feels like you're having a sort of indulgent moment when you're using something like this. And then the other two that I've gone through recently over the past few months are a mini bottle of Snow Fairy and a mini bottle of Super Fairy. I don't think I need to explain to anyone why Snow Fairy is iconic. It smells amazing, it's like Christmas in a bottle. It just smells absolutely amazing. It's one of my favourite scents. And then the Super Fairy, which is probably slightly less well known, is a mixture of Super Milk and Snow Fairy. If you're someone that likes the Snow Fairy smell, but it's like a bit too strong for you, I know it's a sort of more toned down version of it. It's sort of creamier. And so onto makeup. I haven't gone through very many products because a lot of the stuff that I buy seems to just last really well. One of them is the absolutely iconic NYX Marshmallow Primer. This is absolutely slept on. It smells like marshmallow, obviously. It has a sort of lovely moussey texture. It's really hydrating and moisturising. It's such a good smoothing base for foundation. You can also just use it on its own as like almost a moisturiser. I use this to death and I will 100% be repurchasing, stocking up on that. If you're someone with dry skin or combination skin, this is a good one to go with. It's not grippy or sticky, it's moisturising, smoothing. So if you don't like textures of things like the grippy primers, this is a really, really good alternative. Another NYX product that I've run out of this year is the Blade & Shade eyebrow pencil. So on one end it has the actual pencil, it's like a twist up pencil, and on the other end it has a spoolie. I did really enjoy using this. It's a very clever product in that the tip is angled, so when you push up the product you can then flatten the actual pencil against the angle, and then you get like a triangle point with a really fine point, so you can do really, really thin eyebrow hairs, which is great. The only thing is that I found that when I was doing that, I would then lose chunks of it. Like chunks of it would break off while I was sharpening it. And so I went through it a lot faster than any other eyebrow pencil I've had, which is a shame because I really like it. I just wish it didn't break off so easily. And so I probably won't repurchase that, but that's the only reason why. The actual quality of the product is good. It's just a bit of a faff to use and I end up losing chunks of it. Last makeup product that I've run through and emptied is again a Benefit product. This is the Professional powder, well from the same range as the moisturiser. This is a really lovely setting powder to set your makeup with. I found it really good. This might be a mini actually, I can't remember if I bought the full size or if I bought the mini. Again with Benefit products, they last so well that I usually buy minis because they're not designer prices, but they're on the pricier end of drugstore products, I would say. So I did really like this powder. I have since tried the Huda Beauty powder, which I think is about the same price, does the same job, but better. So I don't dislike this. Obviously I used it a lot and I enjoyed using it. I just have replaced it with something that I prefer. But if you don't like Huda products for whatever reason, or if you just want to give it a try, it is similar. It's very blurring, very mattifying, but it doesn't dry your skin out. So I would buy it again in the future, but just not right now. And the last few things that I want to talk about is again, Lush products. These are body moisturisers, and the ones that I've gone through are Sleepy and Snow Fairy again. That one's a bit knackered from being in the bathroom. The Sleepy moisturiser is maybe a bit obvious to say, but it's a really good product to use before bed. It has a really lovely lavender smell. It's known as a product for being a really good product for people that struggle to sleep. Once you've applied your moisturiser at bedtime, the scent of it sort of gently fills the air around you, and it's very relaxing, very peaceful, and also just as a moisturiser, it's top quality, it sinks in well, it softens your skin, it can't be faulted as a moisturiser. And then again, Snow Fairy, what can I say about it? It smells incredible. Every time I use this and then I walk into a room with my husband, he goes, "Oh my god, you smell incredible, what is that?" And it's usually Snow Fairy. I think the moisturisers are basically the same, the actual texture, like what it does for your skin. To me, the only difference in those is the scent, and so that is basically Christmas time, and that's the rest of the year. So that is it for my empties. I obviously will be repurchasing these. I'm going to have a reorganise of my makeup and skincare cabinet because I'm just recently back from Superdrug Presents and I'm now overflowing with products. So some of it I'm going to give away to friends and family, stuff that I won't get through, and then I'm going to have a reorganise and sort out of my drawers, and I might start doing a sort of project pan to just try and get through some of it. So let me know if you'd be interested in that, or if there's any other sort of content that you'd like to see. Thanks for watching.